to Garcia. Fresno comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes the head of the jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. I've got my plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens.
Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. As Fresno comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes the head of the jam. Counted for two.
Alrighty, welcome to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's TV, coming to you live from historic Sam's Memorial Stadium on beautiful Brownsville, Texas, on the border by the sea. I'd like to welcome you to Week 7 of Valley High School football in this District 16 5A Division I matchup between the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers and the Brownsville Lopez Lobos. This game on Real Sports Live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV in conjunction with KB's TV. As you just saw, the Veterans Memorial Chargers enters the game, and now here come the Lopez Lobos in search of the first win of the season. Having not found the tempo, still trying to find the groove here. 0-5 overall on the season, 0-4 in district play, while the Veterans Memorial Chargers will be 3-2 overall in the season and 3-1 in district play. Sitting in 5th place is 16 5A Division I. As Lopez, once again coming into this game, 0-7 on the season. Like to welcome you once again here to the broadcast booth. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. While the Veterans Memorial Chargers sit in District 16 5A Division I in 5th place, are in the hunt for the playoffs to make it to the Texas State playoffs later this month. Just 4 more weeks to go, Valley High School football. So Brownsville Lopez here looking to play spoiler to try to capture their first win of the season. They're guided by head coach Armando Gutierrez. Both teams coming off a bye last week. All 4 Brownsville schools came off a bye. The last game the Veterans Memorial Chargers had was on a Saturday. I had to call on that one, September 25th. They defeated the Palmview Lobos 55-14, while the Lopez Lobos coming off a loss against Donna 42-7 the day before, September 24th, as captains will be meeting onto the field. So we have a busy week 7 Valley High School football, kicking things off today. And then we got one more game tomorrow at Sam's Memorial Stadium, another 16 5A Division I matchup between the McCown Memorial Mustangs and the Brownsville Pace Vikings. I'll have the call for that one, scheduled for a 7 o'clock kickoff. And Saturday night, Kevin Naro will be here to cover the Brownsville Veta Raiders and the Fresno Falcons. That one in a 32 6A matchup. As we have the coin toss there to determine who will be kicking things off. Look at some key players here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers, led by head coach Kelly Lee. Junior quarterback Reese Sampaio. Junior running back Michael McHale. Running back and linebacker senior Jorge Alvarado, and then senior at center back here Jose Moreno. For the Lopez Lobos, we have quarterback Jacob Cortina as the junior, then senior wide receiver Juan Jaramillo, junior running back Diego Sixtos, and senior wide receiver Antonio Gonzalez. I'd like to get you some more action coming you this way on Real Sports Live. Plenty of ball games on our slate. Total of 6 games, including this one. We got PSJ North taking on Edinburgh in a 31 6A matchup. Kevin Naro has the call on that one alongside John Trevino. Brownsville Veterans and Brownsville Lopez, the game you're currently tuned into. PSJ Southwest will be taking on Mission Veterans in a 16 5A Division II. Brandon Guzman having the call on that one. And we have Santa Rosa traveling up north to take on the Taft Greyhounds. And then last but not least, in the Coastal Bend, we have Corpus Christi Flower Bluff taking on Corpus Christi Ray at Buccaneer Stadium. So Brownsville Veterans Memorial will be set to receive. Lopez will receive the ball to kick things off in the third quarter. We thank you once again for tuning in to Week 7 of Valley High School football, coming to you from Sam's Memorial Stadium. A beautiful Thursday night after a very wild and wet Week 6. Had some games here on Friday, but had them all pushed back, including the Bird Bowl, where Harlingen South snapped the 14-year streak against Harlingen High. Beautiful, like I said, beautiful night here. Sun starting to set, clear skies in Brownsville, Texas, 81 degrees. You feel that breeze. Now truly feels like fall here on October 7, 2021. Already week 7. Feels like yesterday I was sitting here in the booth for week 1, but just moments away. Here you go. Lobo set to kick off, and we are underway with week 7. Good kick, going to travel a lot of distance. Going to be returned at about the 11-yard line. Taking that one down the field, trying to because they threw a huge hard hit on the return here. We had Jay Valdez, a key player here for this Veterans Memorial Charger team, but we got a face mask call. He got brought down by the face mask. It's a personal foul going against the kicking team. That one being the face mask call you saw on Jay Valdez. That's going to move up the offense, and that's what the Veterans Memorial Chargers will set up shop at their own 44-yard line. Kelly Lee with this famous ground strike offense here, made famous by Reese Sampaio, Michael McHale, Jorge Alvarado. Storm Montoya also a key player alongside Jay Valdez, the return man, who just returned the ball here to get us started off. 11:55 left in a beautiful Thursday night in week 7. Have some players there shaking some hands, show of good sportsmanship. Crosstown rivals. A lot of these guys grew up together in Brownsville. 1st and 10 here from the 44-yard line. Sampaio here going to be a handoff down the middle, trying to get his way through. Going to spin away, break away, and gets brought down at the 46-yard line. Going to be good for a first down. Storm Montoya gets it started off here with the 10-yard carry. Brings up 1st and 10 now in Lopez Lobo territory. 1st and 10 here from the Lopez 46. Sampaio in the under center formation. One receiver on either side, has some movement in the backfield. Valdez alongside Montoya. Also look out for Michael McHale, key player here as this ground strike offense continues to start the tempo here early on in the first quarter. Toss off here to Valdez. It goes around the left side. Valdez trying to get a good gain. Valdez breaks away and still on his feet. Finally gets pushed out about the 34-yard line. And another first down here on back-to-back first downs. The first down, it was at 10 yards, and now he gets 13 on the carry. Yeah, I said first down a lot on that sentence. But the fact of the matter is, this ground strike offense already doing wonders here on the first play of each fresh new drive. Getting already first down here, and that spots him now at the 35-yard line, getting deeper into Lopez Lobo territory. 1st and 10, Sampaio takes the snap, handoff to Montoya. Montoya trying to find his way through the pile and gets brought down for a gain about 3. Brings up 2nd down and 7 here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. 2nd down and 7 here at the 32-yard line for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Sampaio in the under center formation. 2 receivers on either side. Going to be a fake handoff to QB keeper. Lateral toss to Valdez. We're going to get a good gain here. It's going to be good enough for the first down. And it will be. Now fresh set of downs for the Veterans Memorial Chargers here. Spotting him at the 24-yard line. Handoff down the middle. Brings up 2nd down now here for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. Was no gain on that one here. Just got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, Sampaio here going to do the handoff down to Montoya. Montoya trying to break free. Montoya still taking multiple defenders with him. Finally gets brought down at the 11-yard line. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. This is Kelly Lee's ground strike offense already setting the tempo for themselves. First and 10 here from the 12 to be exact. Going to be brought back, and a loose football here going to be picked up. As a miscue off the handoff here, and it turns to a loose football. But quickly recovered here for Brownsville Veterans. So it was Matt Bignon here who recovers the fumble, but that sets them back for a loss. Their first negative yardage today. Brings up 2nd down and 21. Sampaio in the under center formation. Sampaio dropping back to pass. Multiple flags on the play. It looks like a false start as Sampaio goes down here as he steps back to throw. We wait to see the call here. Already 2 flags on the ball game. The first one coming to Lopez. Lopez, the home team, wearing the navy blue with gold and yellow trimming. It's an offsides call here. Going to spot him back forwards. Gets spotted up 5 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 16 here. So they catch a break after losing 11 yards on that exchange off a loose football. 2nd down and 16. Sampaio here going to be a fake handoff. Sampaio with the QB draw going down the left field here. Gets brought down at about the 13-yard line. Brings up 3rd down now for the Chargers. Third down and 10 here. Sampaio on the under center formation. 1 receiver lone lining up to the left. Going to be a handoff trying to cut his way through. Going around the right side. That's Alvarado going to take it in. Touchdown, Brownsville Veterans. Jorge Alvarado here gets things started off for the Veterans Memorial Chargers here with a 12-yard run on 1st and 10 here. Taking it down the right side. Breaks away from 2 defenders and takes it to the house. Tacks on the first 6 of the ball game for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. And this ground strike offense, expect them to run this one all night. It's worked wonders for them. That's why they sit 5th and 30 in 16-5A Division I, well in the hunt for the playoffs. The PAT is up, and you can count it, folks, with 8:15 left to play in the first quarter. Thanks to a 12-yard run by Jorge Alvarado, the Chargers now lead the Lopez Lobos 7-0. 8:15 left to play in the first. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Be back after these messages.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live's coverage here. Thursday Night Football Week 7. Brownsville Veterans leading Brownsville Lopez 7-0 thanks to a 12-yard run by senior Jorge Alvarado. Jose Medrano here back to kick things off for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Now we get to see the Lopez Lobos on offense. Good kick and a travel. Distance going to be touching turf about the 22 and finally fielded at the 21. On the return, you're trying to cut his way through. Gets brought down at the 30-yard line. On the return here, Julio Compian here gets the return. Gets 10 yards on the return, brings up 1st and 10. Now we see the Lopez Lobo offense here in search of win number 1, winless throughout the 2021 campaign. First and 10 here for Lopez. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Going to take the snap. Going to be a handoff down the middle, but gets brought down for a loss. Loss of about 1 brings up 2nd down and 11. Matthew Compian here taking the snaps. 2 receivers on either side. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. Going to be a screen pass. Pass completed here. Trying to find his way through. Finally steps out of bounds at 31-yard line. On the reception there was Julio Compian. Brings up 3rd down and 7 here for Brownsville Lopez. Trying to spoil the party here, as I said earlier in the broadcast. The Chargers in the hunt for the 16-5A Division I playoffs, currently sitting in 5th. Compián dropping back to pass. Pressure coming in. Going to be scrambling to the right side. Going to drop the football and scoop it up and gets on top of it. And goes for negative yardage here as Compián here on the scramble. Tried to break away. Lost grip of the football, but finally recovers it. Brings up 4th down here. Now bring on the punting unit now for the Lopez Lobos here. Back to return now. Reese Sampaio for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Juan Jaramillo here back to punt it off for the Lobos. Also for Sampaio getting help here. Alvarado here now getting ready back to return alongside Sampaio. They're stationed at their own 39-yard line. Jaramillo once again back to punt this one off for the Lobos. High snap. Jaramillo gets it. A good punt. Going to touch turf at the 49-yard line, take multiple bounces. It's going to be spotted here at the Brownsville Veterans 47-yard line, excuse me. Now Kelly Lee's offense here sets back on track. Their last drive ending in a 12-yard touchdown run by Jorge Alvarado. That ground strike offense here, all running game, limited passing attack. We've seen a few on the season for them. The ground strike offense is the way they've been rolling all season and continue to do so tonight. 6:31 left to play in the first quarter. Sampaio in the under center formation. One receiver lone to the left-hand side, moving in the backfield. Sampaio dropping back here now, scrambling. Going to fire one as he moves. Flag on the play. Going to be overthrown and incomplete. That one was intended here for Jerry Gomez, but we do have flags on the play. We wait to see what the call is. There's already been 3 flags. 2 of them have already gone towards Brownsville Lopez. An offside's calling a false start. No, personal foul here. Now we have a holding call against Brownsville Veterans. Now charge their first flag here. 3 flags already on the day. Brings up a 10-yard loss. First down and 20 from the 36-yard line. Sampaio in the under center formation. No receivers lined up. Handoff down the middle, trying to cut his way through is Montoya. Montoya still spinning away and breaking free, still on his feet. Montoya going to get the first down and more. Finally brought down in Lopez territory at the 46-yard line. Getting 18 yards on the carry. Brings up 2nd down and 2. Second down, 2 receivers lined up on the left, one on the left, one on the right. Trying to get the play call here. 12 seconds left on the play clock. 5:44 left to play in the first quarter. Sampaio here dropping in the pocket. Going to be a toss-off down the right side to Valdez. Valdez getting a huge gain. Valdez still trying to carve his way through. Going to be good enough for the first down. Gets brought down at the 37-yard line. So a fresh set of downs here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Despite their drive starting off here off a holding call against them, setting them back 10 yards. And Montoya getting a good 18-yard carry, which would send the tempo here after good run by Jay Valdez. Renews the drive here. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Sampaio with another handoff to Montoya. Montoya trying to break through and gets about 3 on the carry. Brings up 2nd down and 7 for Brownsville Veterans.
Number 7, Storm Montoya, the ball carrier. I believe that number 31 on the road boot.
We have a player down. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are La Via, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North.
Back to Real Sports Live. We had a player down for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. That was number 75, Ray Holloman here, but gets back up on his own power. Hope to see him back in the game. Brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 37-yard line. 2nd down and 7, excuse me. Moving in the backfield. Going to be a toss-off this time to McHale. McHale going around the left side. Going to get the first down and more. Trying to break free. Finally gets brought down to the 24-yard line. So another fresh set of downs here thanks to Kelly Lee's ground strike offense. First down and 10 here. Handoff down the middle, trying to cut his way through is Montoya. Gets a good gain on here, spots him. Gets 5 yards on the carry, brings up second down and 5. Spotted at the 19-yard line. We did have a scoring update coming in earlier here from PSG North and Edinburgh. Second down and 5 here from the 19-yard line. Going to be a fake handoff to a QB draw. Sampaio takes a good hit, but gets brought down. Looks like it was close, and Sampaio did get enough for the first down. That brings up a new set of downs here. Already 7 first down conversions here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Very effective offense here. First down and 10 from the 14-yard line, moving in the backfield. It'll be a handoff, gets about 3 on the carry. We have a player down here. That was Montoya who had the carry and stays down on the field. We're going to step away for a few moments here watching Real Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store.
Back to Real Sports Live here. Second down and 9 from the 13-yard line. Sampaio in the under center here. Going to be a toss to McHale. McHale going around the left outside. Down the sideline, McHale. Can get forced out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. It's Brownsville Veterans Memorial here. Actually got brought down at the 9-yard line. Excuse me. Brings up third down here. Handoff here down the middle, trying to cut his way through. Going to get a good carry. Finally gets brought down. That was Valdez on the carry. Got flags on the field to wait to see what the call will be on those. The player who was down was Storm Montoya, but he gets back up. Holding call here on Brownsville Veterans. Now the 5th flag in the ball game. 4th flag in the ball game. Both teams with 2 apiece. Lopez 2, Veterans Memorial 2. Gonna spot them here at the 19-yard line. Brings up third down and 15. Ball placed at 19. One lone receiver lined up at the left-hand side. McHale in the movement in the backfield. Gonna be a fake handoff. Sampaio trying to cut his way through. Gets a gain of about 4 on the carry. That brings up 4th down here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. And Coach Kelly Lee here looks like he's going to roll the dice and try to go for it on 4th down. It's actually a gain of 7, correction, being 4th down and 8 now for Brownsville Veterans. 2:31 left to play in the first quarter. It looks like the offense is going to stay here and try to roll the dice on 4th and 8. Dropping back to pass. Sampaio going to fire one. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. That means turnover on downs. As Lopez defense quickly pounced on Sampaio as he tried to get the ball. Hit as he throws. That one bouncing off the turf and now makes a turnover on downs. That's where Brownsville Lopez will set up shop. be taking over at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10. It was 4th down, actually. And the kick is good here, and it's going to make it 10-0 here. 2:15. We thought it was 4th down on that one. It's actually going to be 10-0 Brownsville Veterans leading Brownsville Lopez. 2:15 left to play in the first quarter. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live.
We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at 1st and Jackson in Harlingen.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child...
Welcome back to Real Sports Live's coverage of Thursday Night Football. 2:15 left to play thanks to a 12-yard PAT by Jorge Medrano. Now he's set back up to kick here. Kick is up, and we're back underway. That one going to be returned. Takes a bounce here, and picked up at about 25-yard line, trying to cut through. Still trying to fight his way through. Gets brought down to 31-yard line. On the return here was Julio Compian. So we said we're trying to get you a score update here over the break. Roman PSG Memorial out in the first quarter. The Gladiators leading the Wolverines 7-3. Mission Veterans leads PSG Southwest 14-0. That one being played at Tiger Stadium in Mercedes. PSG North and Edinburgh High 7-0. The Raiders leading the Bobcats. Kevin Oro has the call on that one. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Going to be a handoff down the middle, trying to cut his way through. Compian on the carry. Looks like he got one on the carry. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Taking the snaps once again, Matthew Compian. Brings up 2nd down and 9 for Brownsville Lopez. The sun already starting to set a beautiful Thursday night here in fall. Finally feels like fall, getting a relief after all the heat. A very wild week of weather. Said last Friday night we had a rainstorm coming in, flooded multiple stadiums, including Sam Stadium on the outskirts on Jefferson Boulevard. Brings up 2nd down and 9 from the 31-yard line. Takes a handoff here, trying to cut his way through, going around the left side here. He's going to try to find his way through. Gets past one, gets past the second. Nowhere to go and gets brought down. Compian on the carry once again. Brings up 3rd down here. Now this Veterans Memorial defense also taking control. Suppressed Brownsville Veterans to a punt their last drive and looking to do the same here. That brings up 3rd down and 13 after a 3-yard loss here. Compian once again in the shotgun formation. One receiver to the left, one to the right. One runner in the backfield. 3rd down and 13 here. 47 seconds left to play. Compian dropping back in the fire one. Pass is going to be completed here now to Sixto. Sixto's going down the field. Plenty of room. Defenders chasing him down at the 20. At the 15. Gets brought down at the 13-yard line. A huge gain. Matthew Compian finds Diego Sixtos here. Seven-yard pass here on 3rd down and 13. A risky call here as quickly firing that one off to Diego Sixtos. Look at the replay there. It looked like it was going to be a simple screen pass, but then Sixtos gets a good gain, gets past 3 defenders and turns on the Jets, but those Veterans World defenders come up right behind him. And that gets a good gain and spots him here now. He's going to be spotted at the 16-yard line in Lopez Lobo territory, but we did have a player down, so we're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
In a culture of academic success, a district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD excellence is our tradition.
We are Eddie Burgella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories.
Back to Real Sports Live. Actually going to be spotted here off due to a flag. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line in Veterans Memorial Charger territory here. Lopez looking to make it a 3-point game. Compian takes the snap, dropping back and a fire one downfield. Pass is going to be picked off, intercepted at the 9-yard line, trying to cut his way through. And on the first play here on their new drive, Gilbert Trillo here with the interception. Gets his first pick of the ball game. The first turnover here that Lopez allows off a great play by Diego Sixtos. Then Matthew Compian dropping back to fire one. But Gilbert Trillo here quickly here forces the turnover with 25 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Brownsville Veterans will set up shop here at their 20-yard line. First pick of the day for him. Handoff down the middle, trying to cut his way through is Montoya. Montoya going to get a good carry, gets brought down to 32-yard line. Good enough for a first down. 12 yards on the carry by Storm Montoya. First and 10 here, going to be a handoff down the middle to Montoya. Montoya going to get swallowed up and brought down here for a loss of 1. As the time's going to wind us down here, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Your score at the 1 complete, the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 10, the Lopez Lobos nothing. Second quarter after this, you're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's the ITV. Don't go anywhere.
In San Benito.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Red Texans and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community? Our dealership here for you, and you, sky's the limit.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live here. First quarter complete, now into the second quarter. Brownsville Veterans leads Brownsville Lopez 10-0. Brings up second down and 8 from the 34-yard line. As Kedley Lee's offense remaining in control. Handoff here to Michael McHale off a lateral toss. McHale going to get tripped up at the 39-yard line. Gets a gain of 5, brings up 3rd down and 3 now here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Oh, teams coming off a bye week here. But before that, Brownsville Veterans Memorial gets a win against Palmview, 55-14. While before their bye week, Lopez suffers a loss to Donna, 42-7. Down here going to be a handoff once again, trying to cut his way through. That was Montoya on the carry. Gets brought down at the 47-yard line. Good enough for another Veteran Memorial Charger first down. First down and 10 here from the 47-yard line. Toss off here to Alvarado. Alvarado trying to cut his way through. Alvarado breaks away. Alvarado still on his feet. Going to get the first down and more, and finally brought down at the 29-yard line. Good carry here by Jorge Alvarado, the senior fullback. Already has his name in the highlight reel here. A 12-yard touchdown run early on in the first quarter on their first drive. A good carry on that one here. We do have another player down. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live. love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville.
Back to Real Sports Live. A flag going back here against Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Spots him back. And on the carry, here's Valdez going down the sideline. Going to get a good gain. 6 flags here. 3 apiece for each team. That one's setting back. Jorge run, but that brings up Jay Valdez, who gets a good run here. Spots him now in Lopez territory at the 38-yard line. Scoring update here. Roma now leading PSM Memorial 14-3. So we have another player down. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live here. 10:45 left to play in the half. First and 10 here from the 38-yard line off a carry by Jay Valdez. Sampaio here in the under center formation. One lone receiver lined up to the left-hand side at the 39-yard line hash mark. On the carry here is going to be McHale going down the left side. McHale trying to break away from 2 and finally going to be forced out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Gets a gain of 8 here, brings up second down. Gain of 7, excuse me. Second down and 3 from the 32-yard line. Kelly Lee's offense continuing to take control here as they find their tempo in the first half of the ball game. Handoff down the middle to Montoya, going to try to be good for the first down. That's going to move the changes. Montoya gets another first down conversion here. Brings up first and 10 now here from the 27-yard line. Moving in the backfield, going to be a handoff to Montoya down the field. Montoya going to get brought down at the 23-yard line, gets a gain of 4, brings up second down and 6 for Brownsville Veterans. Thank you once again for tuning in to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's Giant TV. 9:39 left to play in the first half. Brownsville Veterans Memorial leading the Lopez Lobos 10-0 thanks to a 12-yard run by Jorge Alvarado to tack on a touchdown. Hey, handoff here. It's going to be a reverse off to Jay Valdez. Valdez going down the sideline here, going to break away. Still on his feet, spinning away at the 5. Touchdown, Brownsville Veterans. 22-yard run by Jay Valdez. As Jay Valdez broke away there off a reverse ladder. Looks like it's going to be a QB draw. And Valdez spins away from one defender and still cuts his way through and finds himself into the end zone, where Brownsville Veterans tacks on 6 more. A 22-yard run by Valdez. The heart of this offense, nothing but juniors here. Michael McKellar Jr., Jay Valdez, Reese Sampaio, Storm Montoya, the lone sophomore, and the lone senior, Jorge Alvarado. So 3 of these key players that make up Lee's offense, off the ground strike offense. Looks like they're going to take off the touchdown. Spots a personal foul here on the defense, so disregard that touchdown. Score is going to remain 10-0 here. So they're going to spot them here at the 26-yard line, bring up 2nd down and 5. 3 timeouts apiece for each team. 9:17 left to play in this first half. We thank you once again for tuning in. Off a reverse lateral here and off to Jay Valdez. Could have been good for a 22-yard touchdown. But they're going to spot him off here off 2 offsetting fouls. They're going to spot him here at 2nd down and 9 at the 26-yard line. As nightfall already in full effect here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. A beautiful night for some Thursday night football here in the state of Texas. Week 7 already, like I said earlier in the broadcast. Feels like yesterday it was week 1 covering Brownsville. Porter taking on La Grulla, which Porter got the win 30-2 over La Grulla. It was the start of the season. We knew it was going to be a great season. Try to get you some more score updates here. PSJ North now leading Edinburgh High 14-0. Taft leads Santa Rosa 21-0. Roma leading PSJ Memorial 21-3. And now they're going to move up the chains here, and they're actually going to spot them down here now at the 13-yard line. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 13. So also offsetting fouls on that play. Get another scoring update here. Once again, PSJ North leading Edinburgh High 14-0. Taft Greyhounds leading the Santa Rosa Warriors 21-0. Roma leading PSJ Memorial 21-3. Have some more action coming your way in Week 7 tomorrow, and then one finale on Saturday night between Brownsville Rivera and Los Fresnos. Kevin Naro will have the call here at Sam Stadium for a 7 o'clock kickoff. So they're going to spot them here at the 13-yard line. Still will be Charger football. So score will remain 10-0 here with 9:17 left to play in the second quarter. First and 10 here from the 13, moving in the backfield. Going to be a handoff, trying to cut his way through. Finally going to get brought down. That was Montoya who tried to get the carry. Brings up 2nd down. For a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. Ball now being spotted at the 14-yard line. Second down and 11 from the 14. Handoff to Montoya, spins away here and gets brought down at about the 10-yard line. Gets a gain of 4, brings up 3rd down and 7 now for Brownsville veterans. Scoring update coming in here. PSJ North tacks on 1 more touchdown here in the second quarter. 21-0 lead over Edinburgh High. Looking to have Edinburgh their 2nd straight loss after losing 1 to Bella last week. Lateral toss off here down the left side here, trying to cut his way through. That's Michael McHale, and finally gets brought down at about the 8-yard line. Brings up 4th down and 5 now. This is like a QB keeper by Reese Sampaio, ends up being a toss-off lateral to Michael McHale. 4th down and 4 now, excuse me. One lone receiver lined up on the right side, moving in the backfield here. 12 seconds on the play clock, 7:46 in the game clock left to play here in the second quarter. Be a handoff here off a reverse to Valdez. Going down, he's going to slide his way in. Touchdown, but hold the phone. There's a flag. If the call does stand, it will be a touchdown. We did have a flag on the field here off the reverse. A holding call here on the Chargers. That's going to spot them back. Spots him up here at the 17. Brings up 4th down and 14 now. So the offense stays on board here on 4th down. Kelly Lee looking to roll the dice. 7:33 left to play here in the first half. The offense stays on board. 4th down and long. 14 to be exact. Ball at the 17-yard line. Sampaio dropping back to pass. Going to fire one. That one's going to be overthrown and incomplete. But flags on the play here. Looking like it's going to be PI. As multiple flags flew onto the field. That one was intended here for Zachary Dennis. That one just overthrown here, but when it's overthrown, we saw a few flags dropping down. The holding call on the defense. Five flags apiece, 10 flags in total here in the ball game. 1st down and 8. Sampaio dropping back, pressure coming in. A fire one pass is going to be caught for a touchdown. Eight-yard pass here from Sampaio. To Zachary Dennis. 8-yard pass. Medrano here now set to kick the PAT. 16-0 your current score. Off an 8-yard pass here by Reese Sampaio to Zachary Dennis. Medrano once again to kick off the PAT. The kick is up, and you can count it, folks. 7:16 left to play here in the second quarter. 17-10 your current score. Brownsville veterans leads Brownsville Lopez. Thanks to an 8-yard pass by Reese Sampaio to Zachary Dennis. Be right back after this. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live in KBSDI TV.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white events. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in...
Welcome back to Real Sports Live here. 7:16 left to play in the first half. Thanks to an 8-yard pass here by Reese Sampaio to Zachary Dennis. The Chargers now lead the Lobos 17-0. Very long offensive drive, but that was set back due to multiple flags. Medrano here back to kick to start things off back again here with 7:16 left to play in the first half. Had some more score of these come in during the break. Roma now leading PSJ Memorial 28-3. Westlake East leading Mackay 7-0. As it's an onside kick here. Looks like it was recovered here by Brownsville veterans. We wait to see. It's going to be recovered here by Brownsville Lopez. They spot him at the 50-yard line to be exact. As the offense now comes on board here for the Lopez Lobos, still trying to tack on the first points of the ball game, while at the same time in search of the first win. Correction, folks. It was going to be. It looked like it was recovered by Lopez, but it's going to be an onside. The onside kick was retired by Brownsville veterans. We have a timeout called here. Brownsville veterans going to burn their first timeout. 17-0 leading the Lopez Lobos. 7:16 left to play. Lopez still has a fresh set of 3 timeouts. We'll be back after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. 7:16 left to play here in the first half. Brownsville veterans recovering an onside kick, and they continue their offensive drive. They're going to be spotted exactly at the 50-yard line. First and 10. One receiver lined up on the left-hand side. Handoff here by Zampaio. Fake handoff. Zampaio going to get caught up and sacked. He was looking to drop back into the pocket, but that Lopez defense pouncing on him. Brings up second down and 10 here. That's Brownsville veterans here still trying to extend their lead before we go into the half. But Lopez here trying to prevent Brownsville veterans from tacking on an extra 6 here. 17-0 your current score. Quick summary of the scoring after it was Jorge Alvarado got it started with a 12-yard run, then a 16-yard PAT by Jorge Medrano. And a loose football here. It's going to be recovered by Brownsville. Lopez. One touchdown, one turnover apiece. The first one was an interception here by Gilbert Trio for Brownsville veterans. And now Lopez here forces the fumble, and they get the ball back in good field positioning. They're going to be spotted off here at the 35-yard line. So plenty of time here for Lopez to try to tack on and make it a 10-point ball game. First and 10 here from the veterans' 35-yard line. Going beyond here in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Going to take the snap here. Going to be a handoff down the middle, trying to cut his way through. Going to be brought down for a 1-yard loss. Julio Compian here on the carry. Brings up second down and 11. Second down and 11 here. Compian in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 1 lone runner in the backfield. Loose football here off a low snap. Compian recovers it. He's going to be scrambling now. Going to be breaking away. Going to be brought down at the 49-yard line for a huge loss. And a low snap here is going to cost a lot of negative yardage here for the Lopez Lobos. Spotted now here at the 49-yard line. Brings up third down and long. Be exact, it's going to be third down and 24. What started off as great positioning here, resulting in a running yard that cost them 1 yard. Then a low snap here resulting, making it here 24 yards now. Third down and 24 at the 49-yard line. Lopez here trying to turn this drive around. Compian takes the snap, dropping back in the pocket, going to fire one downfield. Pass is going to be completed. Trying to break away, but he gets brought down, trying to extend for an extra gain. Johnny Munoz here on the reception, brings up fourth down now. 4th and 22 as the punting unit comes on board. Juan Jaramillo dropping back to punt this one off. Jorge Alvarado and Sampaio back to return this one for Brownsville veterans. Interesting turn of events here. An onside kick recovered, then 2 plays later, resulting in a fumble here where Lopez takes control, but then a low snap for them. Costs them here 24 yards. Now brings up 4th down and 22 off a 2-yard pass. We have a stoppage of play here on the field. We had a flag to be exact. We'll wait to see what the call will be. Looks like it was delay of game. That's going to drop them back. And also spots them now here at their own 48-yard line. Jaramillo back to punt this one. Sampaio and Alvarado back to return. Sky high punt. Going to be touching turf at about the 41-yard line. Going to take multiple bounces. It's finally going to be rolled up here at about the 37-yard line. So that's where Brownsville Veterans will set up shop. A very dominant first half here, controlled by Kelly Lee's offense. Thank you once again for tuning in to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live, and KB is the ITV. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Give us a shout where you're watching from. Get you a shot at on the air. It's a busy day here on week 7 of Valley High School football. Scoring update coming in here now. Wesco East and Mac High tied up at 7 apiece. Mission Veterans leading PSJ Southwest 21-0. Roma leads PSJ Memorial 28-10, and at the half, PSJ North leads Edinburgh High 21-0. First and 10 here from the Veterans 39-yard line. Sampaio in the shotgun under center formation. One receiver lined up to the right. Sampaio going to be a QB draw. Sampaio going to try to break away. Gets brought down at the 38-yard line for a 1-yard loss.
Quarterback sack made by number 31, Manuel De La Cruz.
De La Cruz here makes the stop. Brings up second down now for Brownsville Veterans. Two receivers now lined up here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers, one on either side. Sampaio in the under center formation, moving in the backfield. Trying to get the play call across here. 7 seconds to do so. So we're going to have a timeout call here. Brownsville Veterans is going to burn their second timeout of the half. They'll have one remaining. Lopez still having all three. 2:55 left to play here in the first half. Be back after this. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodolfo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Back to Real Sports Live here. Second down and 10 from the 39-yard line. Sampaio dropping back. Going to be a lateral toss-off to Valdez. Valdez has the open room. Going to get the first down and more. Valdez still on his feet. Finally tripped up and brought out of bounds at the 43-yard line. So a huge gain of first down and more for the Chargers. As we have two halftime alerts here. Wesco East and Mac High. That one at DQ Fan Field at McCown Memorial Stadium. That one led to the half. 7 apiece here for the Wildcats and the Bulldogs. And at the half, we also have the Taft Greyhounds leading the Santa Rosa Warriors 21-0. That one up in the Coastal Bend area. First down and 10 here now from the Lopez Lobo 45. Lateral toss-off here once again, trying to cut his way through. Going to get a good carry. That's McHale. Finally going to be forced out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So another good carry here by Michael McHale. 13 yards on the carry. Brings up a fresh set of downs that spots him down here at the 33-yard line. First and 10 here for the Chargers, and slowly inching their way towards the red zone. One receiver lined up. Sampaio dropping back in a fire one downfield. Pass is going to be incomplete, just over. That one intended for Zachary Dennis. That one just thrown a bit too early. Brings up first down. Second down and 10, excuse me, from the 33-yard line. Flag here against Lopez. Spots him here at the 28-yard line. Brings up first down and 5. So they remain here with the 4 downs. First and 5 from the 28-yard line. Sampaio here with the handoff down the middle. Good carry down the middle here by Storm Montoya. He falls just short here, gets a gain of 4, brings up second down and 1 at the 24-yard line. First down marker set at the 23. 1:54 left to play here in the first half. Get you get you a tune in here. As we like to remind you to tune into the Real Sports Live halftime show, getting you scoring updates from around the valley and a busy week 7 schedule tomorrow. Toss off here to Valdez down the right side. Valdez going to get a good gain, gets a spin move, and finally gets brought down at the 16-yard line. So once again, a reminder to tune into the Real Sports Live halftime show where we'll get you some scoring updates on what to expect from a very busy week 7 tomorrow. So we're going to have a timeout called here by Brownsville Lopez. They're going to burn their first time out of the half. They'll have 2 remaining. Brownsville Veterans already burning their first 2. They have 1 remaining. 1:26 left to play. Brownsville Veterans leads Brownsville Lopez 17-0. You're listening and watching the Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Don't go anywhere.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 2...
All right, once again, welcome back here to Real Sports Live. 1:26, Lopez burning their first time out of the half. Quick shout out to Justin Bujanos and Denise Molina tuning in from Los Fresno, Texas here, rooting on for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Thank you guys for tuning into the broadcast. Hope you have a great night and enjoy the rest of the game as you hear my usual take on it. 1st and 10 here from the 14-yard line. 1:26 left to pay. Sampaio here dropping back. Sampaio looking to throw, going to fire one as he moves down the middle. It's going to be picked off in the end zone. That brings up 2nd down and 10. As it was picked, but both feet ended up out of bounds. Handoff here down the middle, trying to cut his way through. Gets a good carry, brings up 3rd down now. Have another timeout called here, this time by Brownsville Lopez. They've officially burned all 3. By Brownsville Veterans, excuse me. They burned all 3. Lopez still have the fresh set of 2 remaining. 1:12 left to play here. Brownsville Veterans leads Brownsville Lopez 17-0. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Don't go anywhere.
In San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages.
Move back to Real Sports Live here. 3rd down and 9 from the 13-yard line. Sampaio dropping back in the pocket. Pressure coming in. He's going to scramble, going to try to break away and gets brought down at the 16-yard line. So that brings up 4th down. It's a loss of 3. 4th down and 12 now for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. As we just have under a minute left to play. 51 to be exact and counting. That brings up the field goal unit. Going to be a 33-yard attempt here from Medrano. On a windy day here, wind slightly blowing in from the west. Little to no wind. I'm looking at the flag at the north end of the end zone. Medrano's kick is up, and it is good. It splits the uprights here. 33-yard attempt going to be good with 21 seconds left to play. Now Brownsville Veterans leading Brownsville Lopez 20-0. 22 left to play here in this first half. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at 1st and Jackson.
Back to Real Sports Live here, 20-0, 22 seconds left to play. The Chargers lead the Lobos. A very dominant run here by the Veterans Memorial offense here, having resulting to their second kickoff. They're on a good kick, going to be touching turf and diving catch here at the 37-yard line. Already Medrano with 2 field goals. First one being a 12-yard field goal. That one early on in the first quarter. Now here just seeing a 33-yard attempt by Medrano. Lopez will sit up here at their own 38-yard line. 22 seconds left to play. And once again, a reminder to tune into the Real Sports Live halftime show. Get you some more scoring updates here from across day 1 on Week 7 here on a beautiful Thursday night across the Rio Grande Valley. Get you previewed here and set up for day 2 tomorrow. And then the third day wrapping up at Sam Stadium here. Campion here going to drop a pass. Going to be picked off here. Taking it downfield here. At the 20, at the 10. He's in for a touchdown. Pick 6 by Jaime Martinez. And the second interception the Lopez Lobos allow, resulting in a pick 6 by Jaime Martinez. But we do have a flag on the play, folks, so hold the phone. The officials discussed. It was a perfect pass here. Regardless, it's going to count here. The third turnover of the ball game, one being a fumble against Brownsville Veterans, and then the other 2 being interceptions with Gilbert Trillo and now Jaime Martinez, who get on with interceptions. Martinez, a potential pick 6 pending the flag, and here's going to be the call. So it wasn't sportsmanlike conduct here. Let's take a look at the replay, and it's going to stand for a touchdown pick 6 for Martinez. Picking that one off at the 44-yard line. 44-yard pick 6. Jaime Martinez with the 44-yard pick 6. And what's been a very dominated here, one-sided ball game as the Veterans Memorial Chargers have taken control from the get-go. Already forcing 2 turnovers here against Brownsville. Lopez is going to be a fake here. Sampaio with the lateral toss off to Medrano. Medrano's going to try to get his way in to see if he's in. And he's going to be in as he hits the pylon. Fake handoff here. Was a fake field goal attempt for a 2-point conversion. Sampaio with the toss off to Medrano dives his way into the pylon here, and that's going to make it 28-0 with 11 seconds left to play here in the first half. Brownsville Veterans continues to steamroll and take control. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower.
Go back to Real Sports Live here. We're just tuning in. Brownsville Veterans leading Brownsville Lopez Lobos 28-0 here. Tacked off a touchdown, and now Jaime Martinez with a 44-yard pick 6, resulting in another touchdown. They had to settle for a field goal first. It was a 33-yard attempt from Medrano, finds its way through. And on the first play here on the next drive for the Lopez Lobos, a 44-yard pick 6 from Jaime Martinez. As the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers taking control on both sides of the ball. The name of the game for them has been dominance. As Brownsville Veterans here in the playoff hunt, sitting in 5th place in 16-5A Division 1. We'll get you some more standings here as we do have another game going on in 16-5A Division 1. McCown Memorial taking on Wesco East. That one at the half. Our last score, current updated score, was 7 apiece going into the half. Now, I believe here the third quarter has just begun and my timing is right. So during the break, we'll get you some more standings on 16-5A Division 1. In my opinion, arguably the hottest district in Valley High School football. Cannot forget 16-5A Division 2 or 32-6A. Where Harlingen South and San Benito will face off tomorrow. The undefeated in 32-6A. We'll talk more about that one in the halftime show. First down and 10 here from the 45-yard line. Going to be a handoff to Compian. Brought down for a 2-yard loss as the time starts winding down. The final 4 seconds. Now it's going to take us to the half here, folks. After 24 minutes of football complete, the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers lead the Brownsville Lopez Lobos 28-0. Halftime here will be kicking off. Be back after this. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KV's DITV. Halftime show in a bit.
To reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
We are Edinburgh Bella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Red Texans and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
Alrighty, welcome back here to Real Sports Live, the RSL halftime show presented by Luke Freya Motors, the official sponsor of Real Sports Live football season, host of our RSL Talking Football show every Wednesday at 2 o'clock. Now let's take it to the halftime show here. Brownsville Veterans leading the Brownsville Lopez Lobos 28-0 off a very one-sided ball game here. Dominance, the name of the game on both sides of the ball here for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. First things getting started off was Jorge Alvarado with the 12-yard run. Then Reese Sampaio connects to Zachary Dennis for an 8-yard pass. And then on the ensuing drive, a 33-yard field goal by Jorge Medran, who had a second field goal of the day. The first one being was a 12-yard PAT. And then the difference maker here, already 2 interceptions against the Lopez Lobos. The first one being to Gilbert Trio early on here at the late stages of the first quarter. But then a few moments before the end of the first half, Jaime Martinez here with the 44-yard pick six makes it 28-0. Your current score here is so the 16-5A battle heating up as the Lopez Lobos still in search here late in the season for win number 1 here, but they look to be spoil maker here, like to spoil the party here and spoil the chances for the Veterans Memorial Chargers as they are in the hunt for the 16-5A Division 1 playoffs here. It's currently sitting in 5th place as we're going to get you the exact standings of what to see here as all 3 McCown schools currently battling it out here. As one thing that makes this one interesting, you have 2 cities and 7 teams, 4 coming from one city and then 3 coming from the other. So we'll get you the scoring up here. We have one of the McCown schools in action right now. They're currently taking on the Westaco East Wildcats. That one over at TQ Fan Field at McCown Memorial Stadium. And tomorrow we're going to have the McCown Memorial Mustangs taking on the Pace Vikings. That one's set to be a good one here. Moses Patterson's Mustangs on a hot start, sitting in first place, undefeated in district play. So we'll get you the standings here from 16-5A Division 1. On a very busy Thursday night here, let's get you the current standings. Arguably one of the hottest districts in Valley High School football. In first place, as I said, the McCown Memorial Mustangs with a 4-1 overall record and the district record of 4-0. Westaco East here currently in action against Mankai, sitting in second with a 3-1 overall record and a 3-1 district record. Nikki Rowe here sitting with an overall record of 3-2 and a district record of 3-1 in third place. In fourth place, the Mankai Bulldogs with a 4-1 overall record and a 3-1 district record. In fifth, the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 3-2 overall in the season, 3-1 in district play. The Pace Vikings here sitting in fifth place, 2-3 in overall here, and then 2-2 in district play. The Pace Vikings will be in action tomorrow night here at Sam Stadium against the first place McCown Memorial Mustangs. That one's going to be for a 7 o'clock tip-off for Friday Night Football. In sixth, we have the Palmview Lobos with a 2-3 record in overall play and in district record of 1-3. In seventh, we have the Donna Redskins here sitting in eighth with the 1-3 record overall, 1-3 in district. In ninth, the Porter Cowboys with a 1-4 record and 0-4 record in district. And the Lopez Lobos 0-5 overall, 0-4 in district here, sitting in last of 16-5A Division 1. Now what to expect here. Let's get you some scoring updates going around the valley here. As PSG Southwestern Mission Veterans, that one at halftime, 21-0. Roma and PSG Memorial, that one also at the half, 28-10. The Gladiators leading the Wolverines. At the half, the Taft Greyhounds leading the Santa Rosa Warriors, 21-0. And at the half, Westaco East and Mankai, that one just set to be kicking things off. So now let's get you what to expect tomorrow on day 2 of week 7, as we're winding down here and playoff fever officially starting to set its way into the valley. As these teams already competing for those final 4 spots. If I do my math correctly, Westaco can get the win over Westaco East can get the win over Mankai, and Brownsville Veterans can hold on tonight. They'll set themselves in 4th place in 16-5 Division 1. So Lopez here not only trying to capture their first win of the season, but try to play spoiler here and try to prevent Brownsville Veterans from punching their ticket to the big dance later this year. Now let's get to tomorrow's schedule here. Sharyland at Mercedes at 7:30. John Trevino has the call on that one. La Jolla and Eddyburg North, that one at Richard Florida Stadium at 7:30. Westaco and Harlingen, the Panthers taking on the Cardinals at Bogus Stadium at a 7:30 kickoff start here. Harlingen looking to bounce back after suffering a loss in Bird Bowl 29. We'll talk more about that one in a moment. Down the road at Canales Field, Bernie Geneva going to take on St. Joseph's Academy. The St. Joseph's Bloodhounds here off to a hot start thanks to QB1. Luigi Cristiano's had a heck of a season. Port Isabel taking on the Sinton Pirates. That one up the road in the Coastal Bend. Then at Richard Thompson Stadium, we're going to have Ed Calchelsa taking on the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks. And then the key matchup everyone's looking forward to in 32-6A. The Harlingen Southhawks and the San Benito Greyhounds 32-6A Giants sitting undefeated. Looking to topple each other off. San Benito coming off a big win against Hanna last week. Here at home, 49-21, while Harlingen South coming off a huge win, snapping the 14-year drought and capturing Bird Bowl 29. So both teams are going to be riding high motivations in that one. Then we have McCown Memorial taking on Brownsville Pace. I'll be on the call for that one here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Up in the Coastal Bend, we have Alice taking on Corpus Christi Miller at 7:30 at Buccaneer Stadium. Sandra Gratuitous here are going to be taking on Lightford at 7:30. More action in the Coastal Bend. Corpus Christi and Moody will be taking on Corpus Christi Veterans at Cabinets Field at 7:30. And then Odom will be taking on Banquet at 7:30. Then Saturday night here, we have one more football game. It's going to be 32-6 action between the Los Fresnos Falcons and the Rivera Raiders. Kevin Narr will have the call on that one. Also off topic, but some volleyball action. Plenty of blockbuster matchups. We're going to have Sharyland taking on McCown Memorial. Shareland Pioneers taking on Mac High. Edinburgh Redlow going to be taking on Edinburgh High. PSG North going to be taking on Edinburgh North. And then we're going to have Harlingen taking on Harlingen South in the Bird Bowl for volleyball over at Harlingen South. So once again, here just to give you a quick recap. Busy day tomorrow and busy day Saturday for football and volleyball. But this game here has high implications in 16-5A Division I as Kelly Lee looking to punch his first trip to the postseason. Kelly Lee, his first season at the helm here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. We're going to step away for a few moments. Just does it with the RSL halftime show. Enjoy the rest of the halftime show here. We'll be back in about 16 minutes. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Brownsville Veterans Memorial leads Brownsville Lopez 28-0.
We want to thank our student band directors, Victor Franco, Mark Lee, Olga Pascal, and David Ramirez. Awesome parents. A special thanks goes to the hardworking band boosters for their undying commitment and support. Good night, and always, go Chargers!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For your halftime entertainment, we present to you the award-winning Lopez High School Golden Stars Dance Team. Under the direction of founder, artistic director, and choreographer Sandy Sikora.
the field. From Brownsville, Texas, your Lopez Lobo Marching Band. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sam Stadium. The Brownsville Independent School District and Lopez Early College High School proudly present for your halftime entertainment the 2021 Lopez Lobo Marching Band. And representing the marching band, the field and field direction is Chris Lindley, with assistance by Gabriela Mendoza. Tonight, Lopez Lobo Marching Band will perform their 2021 year-long show entitled Opportunity Knocks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back and take in a sight beside the award-winning, state-recognized, and three-time honor band winner, Yo Lopez Lobo Marching Band.
Alrighty, welcome back to Real Sports Live coverage of Thursday Night Football.
I love what I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Start of the third quarter here between the Lopez Lobos and the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Brownsville Veterans leading 28-0.
So the third quarter, kicking off the Chargers, number 16, Jose Medrano. Back to receive the kickoff of the Lopez Lobos, number 1, Juan Jaramillo. Number 2, Diego Sixto.
So it's been a very dominant outing here by the Veterans Memorial Chargers on offense and defense here. They received the ball to kick off the ball game. Now Lopez set back to return to start us off here. Hopefully Coach Ramondo with you to give a word. Here, try to find a way here as Medrano gets set to kick it off. Good kickoff. We're back underway here in the third quarter. Return and going to be muffed at about the 17-yard line. Compian on the carry. Trying to break away. Still on his feet. Finally gets brought down to the 20-yard line.
Number 8, Julio Compian. The kickoff return, tackle made by number 40, Miguel Silvestre.
Compian on the return here.
First and 10 for the Lobos. Ball spotted on the 21-yard line.
So Brownsville Lopez had a very rough game here opening on the first half. 2 interceptions. First and 10 from the 21-yard line. Moving in the backfield, going to be a toss handoff down the middle. Trying to fight his way through for extra yardage, gets brought down at the 22-yard line. Jesus Castillo on the carry. Brings up second down and 8 now off a 2-yard carry by Jesus Castillo. As Lopez here looks to capture their first win. 0-4 in district play, 0-5 on the season overall. Brownsville Veterans 3-2 overall, 3-1 district play, sitting in 5th place. Fighting for a playoff spot. Handoff down the middle, trying to get the carry. Gets brought down here at the 26-yard line. Brings up third down here for the Lopez Lobos here. It's again, Veterans Memorial here fighting for a playoff spot. As he had 4 yards on the carry, brings up third down and 4 from the 27-yard line. Indiana Center formation, a running attack here, starting to set up pace for the Lobos. Handoff down the middle, trying to cut his way through. Gets brought down at the 28-yard line. Diego Sixtos on the carry.
Number 2, Diego Sixtos, the ball carrier. Tackle made by number 56, Manny Levin.
Let's see if he got through, and he's going to be good enough for the first down. So Diego Sixtos just clears it here, renews the drive for the Lopez Lobos. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line, brings up first and 10 from the 31.
Ball spotted on the 31-yard line.
Handoff down the middle, trying to cut through, going to get extra yardage, and finally gets brought down at the 35-yard line. That was Omar Cervantes on the carry here for the Lopez Lobos. She gets a gain of 5 here, brings up second down and 5. As Lopez here tries to get something going late in the ball game, starting off the second half. Handoff down the middle, trying to cut his way through. Finally going to get brought down to the 37-yard line. 9:33 left to play here in the third quarter. We thank you once again for tuning in to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Reminder, one more game tomorrow here from Sam's Memorial Stadium. McAllen Memorial taking on Brownsville Pace in another 16-5A Division I matchup scheduled for a 7 o'clock kickoff here on Friday Night Football. Brings up third down and 3 now here as the running game now seems to be the attack formation here for the Lopez Lobos. Handoff down the middle to Sixto. Sixto's trying to cut his way through. Gets brought down at the 39-yard line. There's a loose football on the play. Gets brought down here at the 39-yard line. Brings up 4th down and 2 now. Gets 1 yard on the carry. Spotting him then at the 39-yard line here. And Coach Gutierrez's offense looks like they're going to roll the dice and go for here. Their first 4th down conversion of the ball game. 4th down and 2 for the Lobos at the 39-yard line. First down marker at the 41. Handoff down the middle, going to clear the 1st down and more. Gets brought down at the 44-yard line. Getting a gain of 5 on that one. 1st and 10 here from the 44. As Lopez here starting to make some progress on the offensive here. Sticking now to the running game after giving up 2 interceptions, one being a pick 6, the first interception early on in the first quarter by Gilbert Trillo. And then late in the second quarter, Jaime Martinez with a 44-yard pick 6. Which sets Brownsville Lopez 28-0 here. First, Brownsville Veterans 28-0 over Lopez. Handoff down the middle, trying to cut his way through, going down towards the right side, but gets brought down at the 46-yard line. Sixto's once again on the carry. Spots him here at the 47. Brings up 2nd down and 7. It was about a gain of 3. As Brownsville Veterans here starting to let a little yardage go here on their defensive drive here, looking to stop Brownsville Lopez, keep him down at nothing. 2nd down and 7 here. Going to be another handoff down the middle, being tripped up here behind the line. Be spotted here at the 46, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8, a loss of 1. Once again, Lopez continuing to run on the rushing game here, attacking by land. A total of 3 turnovers on the ball game. I said earlier here a few moments ago, two of the turnovers were interceptions against Lopez, one which was a pick 6, and the only turnover Brownsville Veterans allowed was a fumble early in the second quarter. 3rd down and 7 here. Jaramillo taking the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Sixto. It's going to be brought down at the 49-yard line. Gets a gain of 2 here. Brings up 4th down and 5. So now the punting unit's going to come on board here for the Lopez Lobos. Back to return for Brownsville Veterans. It's going to be Jay Valdez and Reese Sampaio. Juan Jaramillo, back to return this one. Back to punt this one off, for Lopez. .5:45 left to play here in the third quarter. Jaramillo back to punt this one off. Valdez and Sampaio back to return it for the Chargers. Good punt here. Going to travel a lot of distance. Going to be recovered and caught. And waved off for a fair catch at the 25-yard line. So that's where the Chargers will set up shop. Get you some more scoring updates here, especially that one in McCown here between the Westaco East Wildcats and the Magpie Bulldogs. That one a key 16-5A matchup. We'll get you a scoring update on that one. But PSG North now leads Edinburgh High 35-0. Brownsville, Porter, and La Jolla Palmview, that one at 7 apiece in the third quarter. Santa Rosa and Taft in the third quarter. The Greyhounds lead the Warriors 30-0. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Sampaio here going to be a fake handoff. Lateral toss off to Valdez down the right side. Valdez has it building up ahead of steam. Valdez breaks away but finally get brought down at the 40-yard line. Good gain, enough for a 1st down and more. Brownsville Veterans here continuing their offensive drive as well, also sticking to the famous ground strike offense. 1st and 10 here from the 40-yard line. High snap here, but recovered. Going to be a handoff, trying to cut his way through. Going to still fight his way through. Storm Montoya here on the carry for the Chargers. Gets spotted off at the 46. 6-yard gain brings up 2nd down and 4 for the Chargers. They look to continue their offensive drive. 4:49 left to play in the third quarter. Sampaio here taking the snap. Going to be a handoff Fake handoff here. Lateral toss-off once again to Valdez, who's going to clear the first down. Got spotted and brought down at the 50-yard line. So fake handoff from Sambayo turning to lateral toss-off to Valdez, who clears it with a 4-yard run to get the first down. And they're spotted here exactly at the 50-yard line. Jay Valdez with a 4-yard carry brings up 1st and 10 here. Fake handoff here. Sampaio with the lateral toss-off to Valdez. This time down the right side. Valdez gets brought down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down and 6 for the Chargers. Jay Valdez here continuing to be a key factor role. Crucial offense here for juniors. On the hats off here. Another toss off, this time to Mikhail. And Sampaio going to be pulled down here. Brought down here, as I said before the play. 3 of these core players for this ground strike offense are juniors here. Michael Mikhail, junior running back. Jay Valdez, another junior. And then Reese Sampaio, the junior. The two non-juniors here is sophomore Storm Montoya and senior Jorge Alvarado. Alvarado had a touchdown here, and Montoya getting a lot of great drives here. Went down earlier in the first quarter, but came back and has been steamrolling ever since, getting a lot of good drives here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Brings up 3rd down and 9 from the 49-yard line. 3:09 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Sampaio in the under center formation. Takes the snap here. Going to be a fake toss-off and then a handoff to Valdez. But Valdez is going to be swallowed up here by the Lopez Lobo defense. And brought down for a loss. That brings up 4th down. He gets brought down at the 47 here. 4th down and 13. A 4-yard loss. Now they were set up here in Lopez territory, but now got brought back down here to their own territory at the 47. 4th down and 13. The punting unit now on board. I don't know, back to punt this one off here for the Chargers. High snap. Dorano gets a good, perfect punt here. Going to be touching turf at about the 15-yard line. Going to take multiple bounces here. It's finally going to be rolled up, and they're going to spot them down within the 5-yard line, not the 3-yard line to be exact. So that's where Lopez will set up shop here on their last drive, ending up in a fumble, but Lopez was sticking to the running game. As the passing effect has not gone their way, as they allowed 2 interceptions, one of them being a pick 6. So to be exact, they're going to be spotted off at the 4-yard line. Defense coming on back on board here as they've been alternating as they've lost quarterback Cortines. Juan Jaramillo and Matthew Gompian have been alternating on snaps. Jaramillo will be back taking snaps here for the Lobos. 1st and 10 here within their own 5-yard line. Going to take the snap here. Going to be a QB keeper. He's going to try to fight his way through and gets himself here back to the 4-yard line. Going to be no gain on that one. Brings up 2nd down and 10, excuse me.
Second down for the Lobos. All spot on the 5-yard line.
Second down for Lopez here. Moving in the backfield, going to be a handoff down the middle, trying to cut his way through. Gets brought down at about the 6-yard line. Castillo here on the carry now for Brownsville. Lopez brings up 3rd down. It's Lopez here trying to find and get something going here in the late stages of the 3rd quarter. Just under a minute left to play in the 3rd, 54 seconds to be exact. 3rd down here. Jaramillo going to take the snap here. Going to be a handoff down the left-hand side to Lopez. Lopez trying to take his way through but gets brought down. That brings up 4th down now. As Lopez was slow to get back up, but he's back up on his own 2 feet. Hope to see him back in the ball game later. William Lawson here was the one making the stop. Brings up 4th down now. The punting unit comes on board. Valdez and Sampaio here back to return this one. Jaramillo back to punt it off for Lopez. As Veterans and World Chargers can keep on controlling their defensive drive here. Fourth down here, 2 returnmen back set to return this one for the Chargers. Jaramillo gets a good punt. Touching turf and bouncing at the 35-yard line. Going to take multiple bounces. And finally going to be rolled up and set up at about the Charger 46-yard line. So that's where Brownsville Veterans will set up shop here. 20 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Get you some more scoring updates here. PSG North leading Edinburgh High 42-0. That one in the 4th quarter. Brownsville Porter leading La Jolla Palmview 13-7. That one in the 3rd quarter. PSG North and Edinburgh High. That one once again 42-0. As PSG North here steamrolling also on 31-6A right behind the Edinburgh Vela Sabercats. 1st down and 10 here from the 46-yard line. A flag on the play. False start here, going to be ruled on the offense. 13 flags in the ball game, 7 towards Lopez, 6 towards Brownsville Veterans. Brownsville Veterans just getting their 6th flag of the game. Spots them back 5 yards here. Going to be 1st down and 15 from the 41-yard line. Sampaio dropping back, pocket throws, going to fire one downfield. Pass is going to be caught by McHale, who gets a huge gain and finally gets brought down at the 13-yard line. On 1st and 15, Sampaio dropping back into the pocket, fires one and finds Michael McHale for a good gain, getting brought down at the 14-yard line. Take a look at the replay there. Sampaio quickly dropping back off a fake handoff, move forward just a bit and fires one downfield. And McHale there to catch that one over. Defender gets brought down at the 14-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10 now in the red zone, but that's going to take us. And after 36 minutes of football, 12 more minutes left to play here. 4th quarter on the way. Brownsville Veterans leading Brownsville Lopez 28-0. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Don't go anywhere.
Your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Here at Texas A&M University Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Welcome back to action here as the 4th quarter just set to be underway. After a nice pass from Reese Sampaio to Michael McHale, that junior-to-junior connection. 1st and 10 here from the 14-yard line. 4th quarter just underway. Brownsville Veterans here, a dominant ball game for them on both sides of the ball, 28-0. Your current score here. Both teams coming off a bye week. Another scoring update here. Michigan Veterans leading PSJ Southwest 34-0 in the 3rd quarter as we have the handoff here down the middle, trying to cut his way through. Montoya here on the carry. Another scoring update coming in. La Jolla Palmview now leading Brownsville Porter 14-13 in the 3rd quarter. A lot of interesting matchups here in 16-5A Division I. We'll have one more tomorrow. It's going to be McCown Memorial taking on Brownsville Pace. 7 o'clock kickoff here on Real Sports Live. The Pace Vikings sitting in 5th place in 16-5A Division I, while the Memorial Mustangs in 1st with the 4-0 perfect record in district play. 2nd down and 4. Big handoff here to Valdez. Valdez trying to cut his way through. He'd be good enough for a first down. And this junior team here, this junior trio of Mikhail Valdez and Sambayo leading the way. Not doing it alone as they have sophomore Montoya and senior Alvarado also taking control and helping lead the offensive drive for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. First down and goal here. Maybe a handoff down the middle. Is he in for a touchdown?
Touchdown Chargers.
Storm Montoya here with a 3-yard run here to tack on 6 more. The replay there, handoff down the middle. We'll get you that replay shortly. As the PAT is up, and it is good here with 10:56 left to play in the fourth quarter. Brownsville Veterans leading Brownsville Lopez 35-0 thanks to a 3-yard run on first and goal by Storm Montoya. Be back after this. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
For your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white vans. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live here, 35-0. Lopez, Brownsville Veterans leads Brownsville Lopez. 10:56 left in the fourth quarter. Medrano back to kick things off. Jaramillo and Lopez here set back to return this one here for the Lopez Lobos thanks to a 3-yard run on first and goal by Storm Montoya. Medrano sky high kick. He returned at the 6-yard line. Trying to cut his way through is Jaramillo going down the left side, going to stutter step his way and finally step out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Brownsville Veterans here forcing Brownsville Lopez to punt on their last drive. It's been a very dominant display in here by the 5th place team in 16-5A Division 1. Thank y'all once again for tuning in to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Ruben Rodriguez on the call here up in the booth at Sam's Memorial Stadium. As I like to call it, the Cathedral Valley High School football. First and 10 here from the Lopez 24-yard line. 10:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Both teams with a fresh set of 3 timeouts. Beyond here takes the snap. Going to be a handoff. Trying to cut his way through. Gets a gain of about 1. Brings up second down for the Lopez Lobos. It's the handoff here to Castillo. Brings up second down and 9 here from 24-yard line. Now the playoffs here once again right around the corner. Playoff fever slowly starting to set its way through. Playoffs definitely on the mind of Kelly Lee and the Veterans Memorial offense. Now a timeout called here by Brownsville Lopez. They'll burn their first timeout of the second half. They'll have 2 remaining. Veterans Memorial still has their fresh at 3. 10:08 left to play in the fourth quarter. Be back after this. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Don't go anywhere.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
We're back to Real Sports Live here, second down and 11. 10:08 left to play. Brownsville Lopez just burning their first time out of the half. Dropping back to pass. Pass is going to get completed here to Munoz. Gets brought down at the 34-yard line. Is it going to be good enough for a first down? No, it wasn't. It's going to be about 8-yard pass. Brings up 3rd down and 2. Going beyond here, back in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers on either side for the Lopez Lobos. 3rd down and 2. Ball on the 32-yard line. Going to take the snap here. Good snap. Dropping back to the pocket. Compian going to be a QB keeper. Compian trying to fight his way through. Gets brought down at the 32. Just makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 4th down and 2 now for the Lopez Lobos. Matthew Compian here taking the snaps. On a roll, he got 1 on the carry, so it's going to be 4th down and 1 now. Ball at the 33-yard line. Coach Gutierrez's Lobos looks like they're going to roll the dice and go for it. Last conversion on 4th down was good enough for the fresh set of downs. Hopefully looking to repeat it off here. 4th down and 1 at the 33-yard line. 2 receivers on either side. Compian in the shotgun here. Going to be a handoff, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line. And a turnover on downs for the Lopez Lobos. And the Veterans Memorial Chargers have an excellent handoff here within the 30-yard line. They'll be setting up shop. As now the Lopez Lobos go 1 for 1 on 4th down conversions here. They'll be giving up the ball at the 29-yard line. Excellent field positioning here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Their last drive ends up in a 3-yard run by Storm Montoya, taking it to the house on 1st and goal. And looks like they're looking to repeat the same process here. 1st down and 10 from the 29-yard line. 8:37 left to play in the 4th. Handoff down the middle, trying to cut his way through. Now Miguel Ortiz taking the snaps here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Brought down here for a 1-yard loss. Brings up 2nd down and 11. Ball now spotted at the 30-yard line. 8:19 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Well, it's been a very dominant game here by the Veterans Memorial Chargers on offense and defense. 2nd down 11. Ortiz in the under center formation. Maybe brought down here. Trying to carry his way through his Montoya. Trying to fight his way through. Storm Montoya here with the great carry. Now spots him off here at the 13-yard line. That's great progress here being moved on offense. 1st down and 10 at the 13-yard line. A fresh set downs for the Chargers. Have had a heck of a game with the 1st down conversions. Had 4 to start off on their first offensive drive. Montoya here taking the snap. Lateral toss off to McHale's going to spin away and stay on his feet, trying to fight his way through. Finally going to get brought down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd down and 8. Try to get you some more scoring updates here around the valley. In the 4th quarter, Mission Veterans leading PHJ Southwest 41-0. Final alert, PHJ North routes Edinburgh High 42-0. Westago East and Matt Kai, that one 14 apiece at DQ Fanfield. Up in McCown Memorial Stadium, the Memorial Mustangs. The Matt Kai Bulldogs here sitting in 4th place. As the handoff down the middle, trying to fight his way through. And gets brought down here, brings up 3rd down. So as I said, Westago East in 2nd place in 16-5A Division I behind McCown Memorial. Matt Kai sitting in 4th place. Brownsville Veterans in 5th place. Westago can knock off Matt Kai, and Brownsville Veterans holds on to the win tonight. They'll surely overtake in 4th place. Handoff here as a fake handoff, trying to fight his way through. Storm Montoya is in for a touchdown. 7-yard run, back-to-back touchdowns by Storm Montoya. Fake handoff here to Miguel Ortiz. Ends up being a 7-yard run by Storm Montoya. Now set to kick this one off is going to be Adrian De Leon. Sampaio here, the place kicker. De Leon set back to kick this one off. The kick is up and it splits the uprights, folks. Exactly 6 left to play in the ball game. Brownsville Veterans leads 42-0 over Brownsville Lopez, thanks to 2 back-to-back touchdowns. First one by Montoya, 3-yard run. Then Montoya takes it to the house again for 7 yards. Be back after this. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
The Texas A&M Kingsville. Somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
We are those Fresno Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez.
Back to Real Sports Live here. 6 minutes exact left to play in the fourth quarter. Brownsville Veterans leads Brownsville Lopez 42-0 thanks to a 7-yard run by Storm Montoya. De Leon with the kickoff. Going to be returned at about the 21-yard line. On the return is Compian. Compian trying to cut his way through. Gets brought down to the 35-yard line. Let's take a look at the recap here for the ball game so far. First, it was Jorge Alvarado getting it started with an 18-yard run. Then a 12-yard field goal by Jorge Medrano. Excuse me. And Reese Sampaio finds Zachary Dennis here for an 8-yard touchdown pass and another 33-yard field goal attempt by Jose Medrano. Then a 44-yard pick six by Jaime Martinez. And then Jose Medrano with the 2-point conversion on that play. Storm Montoya with back-to-back touchdowns here on the rushing game. First one being a 3-yard run, and the second one you just saw a 7-yard run. First and 10 from the 35-yard line, 5:52 left to play. It'll be a handoff towards the right center side. Spots him off here at the 41-yard line for a gain of 6. Brings up 2nd down and 4. Second down and 4 for the Lopez Lobos. 5:24 left to play in the ball game. They're both teams coming off a bye week, but a different story prior to the bye week. Veterans Memorial defeats Palmview 55-14. Lopez falling to Donna 42-7. Handoff towards down the middle here on 2nd down and 4. Going to be good enough for a first down and fresh set of downs here for the Lopez Lobos. As now just under 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Mind you, just stick around here for the Real Sports Live post-game show. Give you a recap of the day's action. Here in the ball game, the rest of the action here in Week 7, Day 1. Give you a preview of Day 2 tomorrow for Week 7, and then the final matchup on Saturday night for Week 7 to round out the action and a recap of this one. Handoff down the middle, trying to find his way through. It's a very busy day here for Thursday Night Football. Plenty of good matchups here. We also have a great matchup once again going on over at DQ Fanfield, which is one that all Brownsville Veterans fans are looking forward to. That one, paying attention to that one, Westaco East and Mac High. If Westaco East can hold on to the victory over Mac High and Brownsville Veterans walks away with the win here tonight, that'll put Brownsville Veterans in playoff formation at 4th place. In 16-5A Division 1, 3:58 left to play here. 2nd down and 9 at the 48-yard line. A very busy day tomorrow as well. We'll give you a rundown of that one. We have a stoppage of play here. They're going to continue it going here. 3:48 left to play. Time slowly starting to wind its way down. Toss off here down the right-hand side to Compian. Compian trying to cut his way through. Stumbles here and loses his footing. Gets brought down at the 49-yard line. Gets a gain of 3 here. Brings up 3rd down and 6 now in Veterans Memorial territory at the 49. 3:13 left to play in the ball game. Third down and 6 at the 49-yard line. Jaramillo here dropping back, and a fire one pass is going to be completed here and breaks away and steps out of bounds. On the completion here was Johnny Munoz. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. A good gain as he caught that one and staying in bounds in a tight positioning here between the defender and the sideline. And finally stepped out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Taking the good there. Jaramillo scrambling to his left-hand side. Fires one. Finds Munoz to catch it in a tight spot and manages to get a few yards on that one. And finally stepped out of bounds where they set up shop at the 27-yard line. 2:45 left to play in the ball game. Handoff down the middle, trying to cut a path, and finally gets brought down off a stumble. Cervantes on the carry. Gets a gain of 3 here, brings up 2nd down and 7. Ball now at the 24-yard line. Waiting to snap and gets Jaramillo with the toss off here down the right side. That one tossed off to Martinez. Tries to break away and finally gets brought down. Got a loss of 1 here. Brings up 3rd down and 8 now at the 25-yard line. What a performance here on offense for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. And on defense, Storm Montoya, our Real Sports Live player of the game, got to start off with some great conversions on 1st down here and attacking on 2 touchdowns under his name. 3rd down and 8 at the 25-yard line. Jaramillo takes the snap, fake handoff. Jaramillo dropping back. Now he's going to scramble, trying to break away. 3 defenders on him and bring him down at the 31-yard line for a loss of 6. Brings up 4th down and 14. It's brought down at the 31-yard line. That was now just under a minute left. 57 seconds to be exact. To cap off a very dominating performance on both sides of the ball here by the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers as Coach Kelly Lee's offense desperate and determined to fight their way into the postseason. Jaramillo dropping back to the pocket, trying to scramble away. Jaramillo going to hit fire as he throws. That one's going to be almost picked off. But that one thrown into an empty position. Incomplete pass, almost caught here and picked off by Kenny Davis. But just got to hand that one, but it's going to be 1st down and 10. The final 30 seconds, one final kneel ought to do it. Said earlier, to cap off a dominating game on both sides of the ball for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. 2 interceptions, 1 being a pick 6. Storm Montoya, Real Sports Live player of the game, who had 2 touchdowns on the day and multiple conversions and renewed the drive repeatedly here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Has one final kneel ought to do it. He handoff, running play down the middle, trying to cut his way through, still trying to fight his way through. Finally going to get brought down at the 36-yard line. Final 6 seconds here as the time starts to wind down. One last snap ought to do it. Going to be a toss-off here down the right side, trying to cut his way through, going down the sideline here. And still going on his feet, still breaking away, getting to get a game, but that's going to do it here. On the carry was Eros Pineda. But that is the ball game here. That's your final score. And that's a wrap from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Your final score, the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 42. The Lopez Lobos nothing here. The Veterans Memorial Chargers are going to improve the 4-2 overall on the season. 4-1 in district play, while the Lopez Lobos will fall off to 0-6 overall, 0-5 in district play. Cap off a very dominating performance on both sides, as the junior trio of Michael McHale, Jay Valdez, and Reese Sampaio continues to light things up alongside sophomore Storm Montoya and senior Jorge Verdadero. Once again, our Real Sports Live player of the game is going to be Storm Montoya. As we'd like to thank you tuning in here to the Real Sports Live post-game show. So where do we go from here? Week 7, playoff fever still trying to fight its way through as Matt Kai playing Westaco East, and we have a final alert. Matt Kai survives Westaco East 21-14, so Matt Kai will stay in the playoff spot, and Brownsville Veterans Memorial will stay put at 5th place. We await the updated standings tomorrow, but McCown Memorial takes on Brownsville Pace, another 16-5A Division I matchup. That one's scheduled for a 7 o'clock kickoff. The first place, McCown Memorial Mustangs here will be taking on the 6th place Pace Vikings. That one's set to be a great one here on Real Sports Live. Get you some more score updates here around the valley. Brownsville, Porter, and La Jolla Palmview. The Cowboys leading the Lobos 16-14 in the 4th quarter. Michigan Veterans leading PSJ Southwest 41-7. Taft leading Santa Rosa 30-6. And in the final alert we had earlier, PSG North knocks off Edinburgh 42-0. Roma and PSG Memorial, that one's still going on. The Gladiators leading the Wolverines 41-18. So once again here, the ground strike offense takes control for the Veterans Memorial Chargers as the junior trio of Valdez, Sampaio, and McHale gets it done alongside senior Jorge Alvarado, who had talked on a pair of touchdowns for himself. And Storm Montoya also had the pair of touchdowns, who once again is our Real Sports Live player of the game. That's going to do it for us here from Sam's Memorial Stadium, where we have a busy slate tomorrow to continue day 2 of Week 7 Valley High School football. Be back here once again tomorrow for McCown Memorial and Brownsville Pace. Signing out for now. For Kevin Naro, Joe Bowling, everyone at Real Sports Live, I'm Ruben Rodriguez saying so long and good night from historic Sam's Memorial Stadium. Your final score, the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 42. The Brownsville Lopez Lobos nothing. We'll see you